One of the greatest things I discovered in life was a description, and I learned it years ago in rehab, and I was made aware to keep in mind that there's a couple of aspects I should be taken into account when I'm dealing with people in general, or I want to continuously develop my position in that interaction, and want to connect more with others, acquiring dreams and visions and thoughts and feelings and drives within me. And this was going to help, and it was made aware that be aware of the principle within our souls, and try not to focus on the personality of a person. So it's principle before personality. And it's just really helped me to keep it in mind, to look at the principle. Once upon a time, my principles were, if you gave me up to the police, I was going to harm you. Um, uh, you know, do the right thing, loyalty, respect, staunchness, being solid, doing the right thing, not accepting other humans for what they do. I would react aggressively, and there was other principles in there that I used to live by, but they didn't. I survived with those principles. I survived in environments where it's up there with a decent challenge to survive. And I'm very blessed that I got through that. But in life in general, a lot of people can't get past people's personalities. They just can't move past them. They get stuck with what they see and what they feel from others. And unfortunately, that shapes their behaviour. And sometimes people aren't even aware that they're being shaped emotionally by what they're doing, interacting with people on a personal basis instead of looking at the principle. And the principle may be, okay, how do I be nice to this person? How do I become respectful? Will this person be part of my journey towards what I feel I've been called upon here to create? Has this person got the same drive? Have we got things in common? Do we relate? Can we work together? Is it for the good of? Is this partnership, like for the value of ourselves and people in the future? Their principles that gives you purpose. Will I be able to develop myself being in a relationship with this person? Is this person of value? Yeah, but a lot of people, they'll go, they'll judge, oh, this person did this person did that. What's that person doing? What's she doing? I want to know. Tell me. Like, that's personality. That's personality. There's no principle in it. That's just, that's beef stew, mate. That's not friggin' I fill it. That's not Grange wine, that's a skin. So yeah, always, and it's taken me years to overcome focusing on people's personalities. The principle also is the decisions that we make. We choose our principles. So I think it's important for all of us to have a reflection on, what are our principles? What is important? Um, and that will involve other people. Is it relationships with people that you just want to focus on personalities, or is it something bigger? Is it a dream? Is it a drive? Like, what's the principle? The principle is in there. What is the principle of your life? What is the principle of what you're doing? And when you find that, and when you discover what is your principle, the personalities won't matter. You won't get excited over um, small ways of interactions. You won't get excited over what your neighbour's doing. You won't. You'll still get a little bit, interactive with it, but it won't move you in a way where you're motivated to stay in the personality and live that life. The principle's always bigger. It's like power. Um, true power is here all the time. It never leaves. It's always here. You can't you can't bring it down. Um, but what also is always here is people not getting out of personality, and that it's hard to get to principle if if you can't move beyond attacking people's personality and not looking at our own personality to improve, to go up to um, finding principle. And like exploring your principle other than the personality or other people's personalities. Like even exploring that will hopefully shine some light on maybe why we struggle to continuously move forward, not just move forward to a little bit. Because life, it's never ending, like as everybody knows, it's continuous, and your principles, they're there to change all the time. Like once I got through all the personality stuff within myself, and I wasn't, I wasn't really bothered anymore with it because there was no principle to my life with it. There was no, I didn't have any dreams. I didn't have any purpose. I didn't believe I was capable of having it. And that's what that's what got me really angry too in my life. It's, there was some kind of principle within me. I would have died for the principles that I was standing beside once upon a time. I was very committed back in the day. I was a warrior. I was okay with the consequences of what I was doing. I just didn't care. Um, and I got conditioned to that life by that. And I've been conditioned to this life exactly the same way. I changed my principles in my life, and when I changed my principles into other dreams and visions that I had that I wanted to attain, then that happened also. So, like everything is at our disposal if something resonates. And that's something, it's different for all of us. Like there might be a little thing somebody says, and it's probably when you're least expecting it. Through my experience, everything's come when I've least expected it. A lot's come when I haven't. So, and there's a lot that's come when I have. So it all comes. It all comes. But it's always good to be in an open framework and to be open to possibly learning new things every day. I think it's important. And if you don't mind, if it's a female, get that wedding ring out and hit that bell if you don't mind. If there's anything in here that you thought was okay, or if anything you'd like just having a listen or interacting, don't be scared to leave a comment. It's important to have dialogue and to have interaction. It's important, and I'll welcome it. And yeah, don't be shy to subscribe if that's not asking too much. And on top of that, have a great day. Thanks, mate.